J.J. O'Brien on Scott and BR on the Mighty 1090. J.J., welcome back.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing really good. Yourself?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah. Good win last night. And I say good win because, I suppose you guys probably don't think you played particularly that well, but when you get a win in conference, that's a good win, right?
Yeah, I think we get caught up in thinking that we're supposed to blow everybody out, but conference is tough, so any win is a good win.
How was Coach at halftime before you went back out and eventually won the game?
He was pretty mad about the amount of threes we gave up, so he checked us on that. We came out and did a much better job. But he was still positive. He was still encouraging us on.
JJ, you read the newspaper?
A little bit from time to time, yeah.
You read today's sports section?
No, I haven't read today's.
So they asked X Thames, who had 28 points last night in the game, they said, what happened? He's like, hey, sometimes you got to grind it out, And so listen to this paragraph from today's paper. I'd love to hear your comment. You ready?
Yeah.
What does it mean to be a grinder? It means you miss 36 shots and clank 15 free throws, and you're out-rebounded 38-37 by a team that starts no one taller than 6'7", and you trail by 8 in the first half, and you don't make a basket over the final 8:01, and still you get to the free throw Still, you get to the line 41 times. I can't read.
Right.
41 times, and you get 28 points from your guard and hold the opposition to under 40% shooting, and you tie a school record for fewest turnovers with 4. I mean, that kind of says it all, don't you think?
Wow.
That pretty much says everything right there. It's not going to be pretty all the time, but we pulled that one out. I think that all that matters at the end of the day is whether we won or lost. So we won.
Well, JJ, is there a guy that aside from the coaches, a guy on the team that kind of grabs you and kind of gets you back on the right track, or is that basically left for the coaches?
I think the coaches do a good job of that, but I think that as a group, as a team, we kind of do it to each other. I don't know if it's one guy who pulls us all together.
Yeah.
We can kind of come together as a group and say, all right, we know that we haven't done so well, but let's get this win right now. Let's get these next 5 minutes or let's get this next stop and make a play.
J.J. O'Brien from the San Diego State basketball team, he had 34 minutes last night. He scored 7 points, which kind of puts him among the leaders on the team other than X Thames last night, who had 28 points, although Winston Shepard did have 17. What do you think? I mean, what was the reason last night that everybody was having such a hard time putting it in?
I think it was just one of those nights last night. Fresno State does a really good job, though, of playing hard and getting their hands on a lot of balls and being scrappy in there. So maybe that affected it. But, I think it was just one of those nights where the ball just wasn't going in for us. Josh had a rough time. A couple people had a rough time, but we all kept fighting.
Yeah, Josh Davis last night, 0 for 8 from the field, scored 2 points. Skylar Spencer, 0 for 3 last night, had a goose egg on the box score. Let me ask you this. Is there anything to a Kansas hangover? A big win on the road. You've come back and you've won, but haven't played quite as well, particularly the big guys. What do you think?
I wouldn't say it's a Kansas hangover. It's just different. We're playing different styles of teams now. Air Force and Fresno State are two completely different teams from the way Kansas is. And maybe it's just a style of play. I don't think that it's a Kansas hangover, though. I wouldn't say that.
All right, very good.
Well, it's one of those deals that happen when you win 13, 14 in a row, and you're just out there and you notice you're just going through the motions, and people start saying, "Hey, what's wrong with you guys?" And maybe there isn't anything wrong with you guys.
Or I'll throw another option at you. This is something I've heard talked about also. The pressure of cracking the top 10.
Yeah.
I mean, anything to that?
Maybe a little bit. I think with the top 10 ranking came higher expectations to blow everybody out now, and if you look across the country, there's top 10 teams and top 25 teams that are losing to unranked teams. It's just how it is in conference play. I think if we come in with the expectation that this is a good team, we're not just going to be able to come out and blow everybody out, that we really got to play. That's the mindset we need to have going into the game, that we need to play hard. because every team is a good team in conference.
Yeah, and you guys got a big game coming up this weekend, right? I mean, UNLV just beat New Mexico there. So, this is now, competition's getting there. You talk about different styles, different teams, and conference play. This is a big game coming up.
Yeah, it's a huge game, and they're riding on a high right now. They got all the momentum in the world with that big win at the pit. So we definitely got to be ready for them. It's just another example of not underestimating your opponent. UNLV maybe hasn't had the year they expected, but they're a really good team, and they're dangerous.
Sounds like Coach Fisher's really kind of kept you guys with the nose to the grindstone and the shoulder to the wheel and all that stuff. Working. Just working.
We got to keep the chip on our shoulder for sure. It doesn't stop now. We always say this. We don't want right now to be the highlight of our season, so we got to keep grinding.
No doubt. JJ, before you go, let's have a conversation about a high top fade.
Oh, I love it.
Come on, we haven't talked high top fade since the beginning. We haven't even talked.
Are you going to tell him?
Well, I used to rock a high top fade back in the day, dog. But I will say this: I was rocking a high top fade the year you were born, dog.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so give it to us. Where does the JJ O'Brien high top fade kid and play look come from?
Honestly, the summer came and I was being pretty lazy. I didn't want to get a haircut. I got home, and I was just coasting. I was chilling, and then I just decided, hey, why not grow it out? So I started growing my hair out, and I didn't really know what to do with it, and I just said, well, why not? So I got it faded on the sides and got it all did up for school. So and that's the story of it.
All right, I don't believe the story.
That's great.
I'm going to say right now.
Come on,
JJ,
why would he make something?
All right,
up?
you ready? Here's my analysis of why JJ O'Brien is rocking the high top fade. You ready?
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
I feel like there are a lot of NBA scouts that come to these games.
Yeah.
And I feel like
they really appreciate high top fade.
No, I feel like 6'7" is good size, but with the high top fade, 6'10" looks a lot better, baby.
Oh, I definitely make sure that everybody knows the couple inches from the high top are added to the height now.
You nailed it, pal.
Now, do you have any old school retro kid and play in your phone that you can, jam out to a little bit and have some appreciation for, for kid and play?
I got some old school, but I don't got any old school kid and play. I got the movie house party though.
Yeah, you see now what you need to do? You know what you need to do, dude? You need to have a party. You know what kind of party you need to have?
House party.
Or a pajama jammy jam.
Oh, okay.
See, Billy Ray, I'm losing you. Billy Ray.
Sorry, JJ.
Billy Ray,
he lost me all that.
You're so not down. You're so
what
not,
is a pajama jammy jam?
A pajama jammy jam is like an old school kid and play kind of party. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got it.
When was the last time you were there?
Oh, it's been a while. Yeah? Probably the year that JJ was born, 92. Probably the last time. But, JJ, just to finish this thought about the high top fade, usually every team, basketball or football, usually has one guy on the team who is kind of the team barber. Don't you guys on the San Diego State team, isn't there one guy that takes out the clippers and hooks everybody up?
I would never let anybody on my team touch my hair. I'm only going to barbers.
Wow.
We all go to this one guy who cuts everybody's hair, but no one on the team really has enough skills to cut anybody else's hair, I don't think. So we all just keep it professional with the real barber.
Anybody get a bad cut so far?
From the barber?
No. From one of your teammates maybe that wanted to step in.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it. I don't think anybody on our team trusts anybody that much.
Yeah.
I
have an old college teammate, and he was the dumbest guy on the team. And you know what he became in life? Seriously, you want to know what he became? He became a pilot. Now, every time I go to a flight, I dread the day that I'm going to walk in and he's going to be the guy going, "Hey, welcome, how are you?" Because if he's flying the plane, I'm off that mother effer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Yeah, all right. See, just a haircut, dude.
Right, that's all it is.
Yeah. JJ, great talking to you. Congratulations. It's a nice win last night.
Absolutely.
Even though statistically it didn't look real pretty, it's a good win for you guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
All right. JJ O'Brien, he's a fun guy.
Very pleasant.
Yeah.
Enjoyed that.
5:46 in the afternoon. Now, Big Al, you tell me, is the coacher in the house tonight?
By the time we get back, he should be.
Because, the door is closed.
Oh, I think they're on the border.
Oh, really?
For the coach's show.
Coach's show tonight.
Yes, but it's the women's coach tonight.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, tomorrow, Coach Fisher will join us. Just so all the Aztec fans know, tomorrow we'll chat with Coach Steve Fisher.
And I was just told that Fisher will be on as well.
Tonight?
Yes.
On with Coach?
Yes.
Coach's show?
Yes.
But that doesn't preclude him from joining
no,
us
he's
tomorrow.
with us tomorrow
Okay.
at 5 o'clock.
All right.
Very good. 5:40.